I have another fuel sender, well, a new one, for $88.98 Chevy pickup. $88.95 rather, not a 98. They use a different fuel pump, but the Vortec crap, they started in like 96. But the TBI trucks had a simple setup like this. This is a NOS fuel sender, not a new Chinese one. Chinese ones, cheaper metal. They're brazed, all nasty and stuff around it, and I think the wiring's cheaper. This is a nice connector, a nice wire. But I got this pretty good deal, $90. NOS, like GM wants about like $250 for these things, which is insane. But they get it too. Aftermarket is like $120, $150. Again, Chinese shit. But we're just testing it now, testing how accurate the level is. And I have a Carter brand one on my truck now. It's total junk. Fuel sender, basically, you get the level. You get, well, first of all, you get power to the pump. That's gray is always power on the GM, black is ground. And then for the fuel sender, it's purple is the signal wire. That's connected to the swiper. If you can see that down there, it's moving. It's kind of hard to pick up in the dark. Get a better view of that in a minute. And then there's the board, which is swiper contacts, which gives it all different values as she goes up. That's a lot of money you just spent, and then that's a lot of money you have to spend again when it's down low at the bottom. But to check it, you can use the connector, which I was doing before. It wasn't really working out because you don't get a good solid reading. If you have the female end of the connector, you put it in there and put your meter leads to that. It'd be a lot more accurate. But for now, I'm just going for these two wires right here, purple and the black. And you see in the bottom, sometimes it goes 0.8, sometimes I get about 1 ohm. Sometimes, I'm just moving this thing around. It's kind of flaky, but it could be throwing it off. Just that reading, it's not on too good on the leads. My other thought was, as I pull this going this way and that way, it also changes. I'm thinking it's grounding out. This little peg over here might be interfering because that's connected to the swiper, and that might be grounding out on the body of the pump. It's fuel sender. So as I go up, this thing moves up. So you do that in frame. It's about middle 45. Pretty good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Whoop. Top 93. Before, this thing was really jumping. It was going like the 130s, 200s. But I think it was just dirty from sitting around. Oh, there it goes 100. You see I move it this way, side to side. It starts freaking out. But it's a lot better than what it was. I think it was, oh, there we go, 186. You see what I mean? Thing starts freaking out. And if I touch it again, it goes back down. So I think it's dirty. I was thinking about taking that board out. If you see that right there, it's a swiper that's moving. It could be dirty. Wait, and here it is going up again. So that's basically what happens when the fuel sender goes wacko and you get an inaccurate reading. This like all corrosion and stuff gets on that board and throws the fuel gauge off. We can do this all day for another 3 minutes or so, or 5 minutes, or we can call it quits. And yeah, as you see, your reading is going up again, 107. The more we cycling it. Oh, 2 ohms. See, it just whacks out. It's not at 2 ohms right now. It gets real flaky on the top. Might have to take that board out and clean it. I don't know. It's just 2 Torx screws right there and a spring. The spring is what is the current flowing through, or resistance for the board. That could be poopy as well. It kind of changes a little bit. Hard to say. And then again, I'm thinking too that this is the wrong way it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go like this. And you see, if I put it on its vertical level, it's pretty good. And there's never, think about it, it's just a float. There's never going to be pressure on it like I'm putting on it. It's going to be going woo in the fuel. So we're probably going to be okay. 198. Yeah, as long as they're around like 100 and on top, it'll be okay. And the bottom. Yeah. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it's the right fuel sander. I believe the tank's about that deep. The last time I had a gas tank in my possession. And we're up to 5 minutes now. Wow. But yeah, that's it. We're probably gonna clean it up, paint it, run it. 90 bucks. Maybe I'll get another one. I can get another one for 30 bucks. Or actually $40 shipped. And yeah, lock ring holds it on. But it's just annoying getting at it. That's it. Well, that's my video of the fuel sander. Made in USA, most likely. Time 12:04 p.m. Uh-oh, just over lunchtime. 6/3/20, maybe 02. I don't know. Plymouth, Michigan. Sometimes the box date 3/20/06 maybe. That could be the year 06 3/20. Box gives you an estimate of how old it is.